Take a look at the twin receivers for Portland State. Near side is Larry Austin. And we are just about set and ready to go. Breeze of, I would guess, 15 to 20 miles an hour. Stadium floor. And a very short kick angled near side. Austin at the 13. Austin is out to the 40-yard line. So good field position for Portland State. 27-yard return for Larry Austin. A true freshman. O'Berry. And so push comes to shove, and he ends up at the 35 where the Ducks would have had the ball on the penalty anyway. A 19-yard return for Herman O'Berry. H formation with a fullback kind of slotted to the left. Dino Filia the first carry, and he is batted right at the 35 and falls forward to the 37-yard line. Jeff Bockert, This is Marcel Stewart, a transfer. His first carry as a Duck, plows forward into Portland State territory. Stood up at the 45-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Like to do a little better than that. He's got a wind at his back. Steve Pappen and Larry Austin deep. This time it's Pappen on the near side. Belden this time with a much better kick as far as distance. Austin fields it 4 yards deep. He will bring it out. Slips and falls on the Omni turf. And he's down at the 13. So a little different field position for the Vikings on their second possession. Well, that last drive by Oregon, impressive. 8 plays, 65 yards, consumed just over 4 minutes on the clock. O'Neill was 4 for 4 on the drive. He was a 62% passer last year, 54 yards. And Oregon's had a great tradition at the quarterback position as well. They'll give the ball to Filia, looking for that seam, and boy, if he gets a seam, he can go. And this time a little better surge by the offensive line of nearly 4 yards. Eric Reed on that left side of junior. This is Kenny Wheaton, and he is met at the 2 and thrown back. A penalty flag thrown in the middle of the pile. Boy, that Viking defense up front is tough right now. Frank Stammers, Graziani in a position where he has to be careful, but yet make plays as well.
And he has most of the first unit offense in there with him. You know, sometimes that works to a quarterback.
Cabo Delaney, they really like at the nose. He's a preseason All-American candidate. They're playing today without Tony Bates, a senior from Iowa, transferred from Iowa, had a tragedy in his family. The normal set, although they'll split the 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Slant pattern, underthrown, and I'm not sure if that was thrown for Murphy or McLemore, and Graziani continues to struggle on the thumb, and as soon as the adhesions heal, he may be able to come back. O'Neill stumbles, fires near side. This one is batted away at the last minute by Larry Austin. Intended for Corey Murphy. That's why they like Austin.
He was 3rd team All-American last year, and he was actually the Ducks are lucky he didn't pick it and go the distance here. But this is a risky play. As you can see, O'Neill stumbles coming out from the center, throws the ball to the wide side of the field. It's in the air a long time. Austin makes the gamble and cuts the ball off. Still, the mismatch is on the safety.
Give it to Filia, try the sweep. He bounces to the outside. Not a good decision. Holding call on Wilcox. And Filia is buried for a loss of. Filia now the cutback, trying to get the Jets going. And he puts his head down a little bit short of the first down, and a late flag. 2 flags down on the play. Larry Austin and Eric Reese converged. This will be Larry Austin at the 8. Tries the outside. It's foot race now. 30 out near the 35-yard line. So good return by Larry Austin. And the Vikings will set up shop. 26-yard return by Austin. He's a good athlete. We're gonna see a lot of Larry Austin for Portland State this year. He's been very impressive, not only in the special teams area, but also as a cornerback this afternoon. It's kickoff. Fielded by Austin at the 7. And there goes Austin again. And Isaac Walker had to make the stop. Belden had a chance for his first tackle, but I imagine he doesn't work too often in the tackling drills. Austin with a 45-yard return. He's been a real bright spot. And well, the Vikings have done a good job setting up the wedge.
Yeah, and the Ducks have made a couple of substitutions on their kickoff coverage, but on the left side, they've been losing contain. This time, The return man comes up inside, and again, the left side of the kickoff coverage, a little bit shaky. Belden, the kicker, you know, how many times did we see Tommy Thompson in that situation?